And we have a great show for you guys. We got Dylan with some stand-up starting. Come on, Dylan!
Great microphone for tonight. So, I'm glad you all came. I know you're not here necessarily to see me, but every child but me. And so let's just, how was everybody's week? Everybody have a good week? Pretty good! Yeah, I don't actually care. I need this intro. I had a pretty decent week. Some British kids moved into my school, and British people are very strange because they talk like American people, but like not really. Like they add and take out letters to words that just like at will. Like American people say water, and British people say wah. And I was like, there's more letters in there. You're dropping out. You need to add some more. And we say together, and then British people just added V. They say together. I was like, why you don't need to add a V there? Just a letter that doesn't need a V there. And they also insult very differently. They insult very like mature. Like some kid called me a child manky, and I thought that was the nicest thing. And I later found out that he called me a fat old woman, which is strange because I'm 14 and very skinny, and not a woman. And I also wondered, like, how do British people do yo mama jokes? So I compiled a couple of yo mama jokes as British people. So, yo mom is such a daft cow, means fat, that she puts 3 lumps of sugar in her tea instead of 2. Yo mom is so balmy, means stupid, that she thinks the American versions of British TV shows are better than the British ones. So she's so silly. Yo mom is as mad as a bag of ferrets that she thinks Big Ben is a tall clock in Britain, you guys know. She thinks Big Ben is a real guy, and the eye is a ferret. You guys got it. The eye is his actual eyeball. Yo mom is so old that she babysat Queen Elizabeth. She's so great. I was in Hawaii over spring break, and I was in like the terrible part of Hawaii, which is not a lot of people say Hawaii is terrible, but it's very bad. I was in Oahu, and it's basically just like Chicago with palm trees and ukulele. It's not very good. And I'm like stupid, but not like book stupid. Like I can do basic math, not very well, but I can do it. And like I'm just do stupid things in my own head. Like I'm sure people here have had arguments in their head in a shower and always win them. When I have arguments in my head, I sometimes lose them. So I was walking down the hallway of my hotel room in Hawaii, and I saw these pictures taken over and over again by this guy named Paul Lavery. And they were just like pictures of dolphins and like seahorses and stuff. And I got in my elevator and I started thinking in my head like I'm trying to sell this picture of a dolphin to like just some random guy, and it went like this. I was like, sir, yes, you sir. Yes, how may I help you? And it's like, okay. So you see this picture right here. I know it looks like a generic dolphin, but there's something very special to it. Do you know who it was taken by? I have no idea who it was taken by. It was taken by a guy named Paul Lavery. Do you know who he is? I have no idea who you are or who he is. Can you please leave me alone? Well, let me just set a price point for you. You can have this 9 by 10 inch picture of a dolphin for the low price of $200,000. And in my head, I was like, I will not pay that much. I'm going down on that price. I will pay $150,000 for that picture. And I was like, I'm not going down on this price. That makes no sense. This is an original Paul Lavery. How dare you? And as I'm going back and forth trying to buy this thing for myself, some guy walked into the elevator, and I just think it was funny that he walked in to just like a 14-year-old kid yelling at himself about money. And the funny part about this story is that I didn't make the sale. I wasn't able to make the sale, and I was bitter for the rest of the day. Like my sister asked, why are you so mad? I was like, don't talk to me. I had a bad day. I couldn't make the sale. I couldn't take the money. And my sister's here tonight, and siblings are really cool because they could be your best friends, but you could also hate them more than anything ever. Like this kid, he came up to me and he asked me, like, would you punch your siblings in the face for $3 million? And at that moment, I knew that he was an only child because I would punch my siblings in the face if somebody asked me to. Like if someone just like looked at me, I'd be like, is it now? Do I do it now? In the face. And like my sister's a cheerleader. She's a flyer, and if you don't know anything about flyers, they're like very small people because they need to be lifted up. So they weigh like almost nothing, and they're very small. And me and my brother, being the horrible people that we are, we're sitting down, and my sister goes, "Dylan, Brennan, I'm feeling fat." And me and my brother completely synchronized, not planned at all. We go, "Yeah, it's probably because you are." And we just leave. Like, we don't be like, "Oh, we're just kidding." We're like, "No, you're totally just like obese." But she's not. She's very skinny, because I know she might hurt me after this. And like, my siblings are also like very funny, but like not like me funny, but like my birthday is coming up, and my sister's not going to be able to be here, and my brother is also going away to England, and they came into my room one day, and they're like, "Dylan, I'm really sorry, we're not going to be here for your birthday, but we decided to get something together for you." And I was like, "Thank you, you didn't have to do that. That was really nice." So they get me this thing, and it's like just like a small, it looks like a picture frame, so I assumed it was like just a picture of like us. So I started unwrapping it, and they had gotten me a signed picture of a picture taken by Paul Lavery.